Hey, it's Liz, and I'm back with another video. I thought we'll take a look at Hot Wheels down in Texas is doing Daddy's bidding by redistricting. Not every county, but like Harris County or something like that, so they can get 5 more seats. What they're kind of doing is cracking, opening up the district boundaries just enough so that they can pick up 5 more seats. Now, the Texas Democrats in there, God bless them, Godspeed, have flown the state, and so they don't have a quorum. I think this will delay it definitely, but I think before the session. But I think ultimately Abbott he'll call a special session or something like that. It'll happen. What I want to take a look at is one of the people at Texas. I mean, when is Texas going to have enough? They have no say in anything. I mean, this is not about what's good, helping the people of Texas. It isn't. It's about helping Daddy and about helping them stay in power. Now, also Governor Newsom, I think, of California, Kathy Hochul, the governor of New York State, and did Governor Whitmer of Michigan also specify? But more is Newsom. He said, well, you can do it, we can do it. So I think what he's going to do. They have meetings and something, but it has to be done by vote. So there'll probably be a special election November 4th to get the people to vote. And if it passes, then he'll do it. See, at least in California, it's the people voted on this. Texas, again, the people have no say in anything. Texas, I don't understand why you seem to be okay with all this. I know but just overall, yeah, I don't know. So we'll take a look at that, and let's see, and then we'll take a look at the midterms again, see how it goes. Now, also, I think one of the reasons they're targeting Jasmine Crockett. Now, if Jasmine Crockett does end up losing her seat because of this, she'll just wound up someplace else. Probably. She might keep running. I don't know. She'll keep doing something. Don't be surprised if she ends up in the next administration. I still think Gavin Newsom is going to be the next president. It's pretty much his to lose. Yeah, let's see. Because my hits are that yes, this is going to happen, and B, this will not affect the midterms. They may pick up a few more seats, but Republicans in other states are gonna end up losing their seats. I don't know if you saw, there was a town hall in Nebraska, and the people in Nebraska were furious. I think the guys, I can't remember the Republican congressman said, well, he's saying, well, because they were complaining about Medicaid cuts, SNAP cuts, and all this other. It's like, well, there's not enough money for everything, but there's enough money so that Daddy can go to Scotland to open up his private golf club. It was a private business. It was a private visit, and we paid for it. Biden had opened up his private golf course or anything, GOP would have lost their shit. But because Daddy did it, you know, all of that's okay. So we'll talk more about Epstein, because that is not going away, and it will not go away. If you've been watching my videos, I've always said the women will bring him down. Now, I also didn't figure that it would be Ghislaine Maxwell and Jeffrey Epstein's victims. I mean, these girls are not getting the attention, or really the respect that they deserve. I mean, Jesus, what Epstein and Maxwell did to them. And yet, it's the same thing with Diddy. You know, nobody cares about the victims. Nobody cares. I still thinking it's looking like it. He'll get a pardon, or at least a sentence commuted. Same thing with Maxwell. If you notice, she was been moved to a minimum security prison. I think if she is also, like cards are showing that she's pardoned or her sentence commuted, she's going to have to spend the rest of her life looking over her shoulder, because I think so, you know, because if she's not careful, something might happen to her, for entertainment purposes only. And to this day, she has no remorse for what she did. Diddy doesn't have any remorse either. Who cares? We're all having a good time. Yeah, so these two don't have any remorse. They both belong in jail, but yet Daddy is Daddy going to spring him? Trump is only springing Diddy because it's strictly transactional. He can put up the money. So, and I mean, and what's going on? I mean, they brought Andrew, you know, the Tate brothers back in. They're pardoning Ghislaine Maxwell. I mean, anyway, let's go back to Texas, and we'll take a look whether it's going to happen, what's going to happen to the Democrats according to the cards, and then we'll take a look at the midterms. Okay, already shuffled, so now we'll cut the cards. We're going to see will Hot Wheels, also known as Governor Abbott, be able to crack open the districts and enough so that Republicans will gain 5 more seats. I don't think they're gonna get all 5. I mean, even with the cracking open. All right. Some type of retreat. Okay. Deck. Let's see. Justice. Oh, Justice. Justice is hanging over this. Of course, here it's also going to be Governor Abbott and the Republican, but this is also Trump the loser. But they're working on something. See, I think, especially with this Justice card, I think they know that they're in trouble for the midterms. And, you know, and as Daddy said, you know, he deserves 5 more seats. He can't win, honestly, because his policies are terrible. They don't do anything for the economy. And as we all see now, the economy is really starting to falter. And what does he do? He fires the messenger. And it doesn't matter what numbers they put out, it probably will not about the money. Again, it's about the money. And here, if you see here, this is my card of misinformation, peddling the lies. That's what Abbott and Daddy does. That's what they do. But here, got the page and the pentacles. That's why it makes me think that they will do this. But they're going to, lie and try to justify why they're doing it. Because they want to cheat in the midterms. Plain and simple. Show me 3 more cards. Will Hot Wheels be successful in redistricting and canceling out 5 seats? Yep, they're moving forward. Well, it's going to break the hearts of the voters and the Democrats. But here, somebody's got a plan of action. I'm wondering if these are the Democrats. Well, I think that, we'll talk about it. I think this is what the other states are going to do. So it looks like it's going to happen. We'll draw 3 more cards. Will Hot Wheels be successful in redistricting? I think. I mean, they have a complicit legislator, so they'll do whatever Daddy wants. Ken Paxton won't. All right, we'll look at the other readings, but what I'm getting from this is Texas and the GOP. I mean, they can try. But I think at the end of the day, Dems get what they want. I mean, Dems come out ahead. Or it could be vice versa. This is the Democrats and the GOP winning. Well, I'm being told, yeah, it's going to happen, but at the end of the day, it's not going to work. They will not take the midterms, which is what they want. We'll take a look now at the Texas Democrats. All right, we're going to look at the Texas Democrats, Texas 5, and see how they're going to do. Will they be able to maintain their seats? Keep getting that they may lose 1 or 2, but 3 we'll see. Probably be able to keep their seats. So it's not going to be a middling success. As I said, Texas is going to turn purple. I think people are sick of it. I mean, there's the MAGA base who will, they don't care. If Daddy has to cheat, then so be it. So what's on the bottom? Well, maybe we got this the last reading, so maybe this is meant for the Texas Democrats. Show me the Texas Democrats. Will they maintain their seats? Well, so I think this means that, yeah, the cracking of the districts is going to happen. Some type of offer or plan. But you see here, remember I said 3 may keep their seats? That's what I'm thinking here. And ultimately, Democrats will be victorious. So I don't think this is, as I said, as I showed in the last reading, I don't think this is going to go, because remember the other cards were heartbreak, anxiety. So here, if I don't, this is 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, 4 of Cups, but this is where I see down here, and 6 of Wands, in case you can't read, in case you can't see the cards clearly. All right. So I think ultimately the Texas Democrats will come out victorious. One of those two, if they run again in 2028, they'll win. Yeah. It's all about the devil. Well, we know why this is happening. Of course, Trump and Hot Wheels are trying to, again, look over here, don't look here, and are trying to spin this. Remember, we got the Knights of Cups misinformation saying, trying to spin this as, Page of Swords. Some type of action, the Democrats. Well, they already fled the state. I don't know, maybe the Democrats and the ones who are sitting in Congress, they may have a plan of action, but it's only a page, so they're only thinking about what. Show me the Texas Democrats. Will they be able to hold on to their seats? Then we'll go on to California. And here's America. Texas Democrats heading into smoother waters. And they hold on. All right. Queen of Cups is my America card. Let me just, I have to get better. This is 6 of Swords, but you see him going into smoother waters. So they will be able to ride this out and hang on. And 4 of Pentacles, holding on to the money. But you see, I think they're holding on to their seats. So this is good. So it looks like, even if this happens, Texas Democrats will still be all right. I think 3 of them will hold on to their seats, which is, it's not great. All 5 should be able to keep their seats, I'm hoping. We'll take a look at this as we get closer to the midterms. But again, if the ones who lose their seats in 2026, if they run again in 2028, they'll win. All right, so let's go on to California. All right, let's take a look at California. Will they do their redistricting? Well, actually, you know what? We'll start. Hang on. Let me hold on to the cards for a minute. Well, because they have to have a special election. Will the voters approve doing the redistricting? I just heard yes. California, the GOP reps in California are already pleading with Newsom not to do it. And I also got the hit that Newsom, why it's way too early to declare candidacy. He probably won't do it till after the midterms. He's already meeting with private donors and already starting to amass a war chest, because it's going to cost about $1 billion. Maybe we'll do that. Have a video. Let's see. We'll do a hypothetical Newsom against maybe J.D. Vance. All right. Well, will California approve redistricting? an offer. There you go. Yep. I'm not even going to pull any more cards. Here's the election. Okay, do you guys want this? And here, 4 wands. Yay, yes. And of course, 6 of wands. Victorious. So, the voters will approve. I'm not even going to go further than that. So if California does it, they're looking at 9 seats to counteract. Hot Wheels is 5 seats. So now, hang on. While I was shuffling, the Justice card fell out. Interesting. All right. Well, Democrats in California, will the California Democrats pick up any additional seats because of this redistricting? Who's the loser? Could it be Trump the loser? Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm wondering this is they'll pick up 8 seats. Let's check it. Will the Democrats in California pick up any additional seats because of this redistricting? How interesting. What did I get here? Again, 8 of wands. I got the 8 of cups. Well, they have to do, yeah, it's going to be a big job. You gotta have the election, you gotta do the redistricting, blah, blah, and all that. And also the GOP is gonna fight this tooth and nail, probably with court cases and all that. Hierophant, secrets, well, we know about all the secrets. That Trump is hiding. Trump's hiding a lot of secrets. I wonder if somebody else, even possibly Newsom. We can't, hey. Yeah, strength. Ace of Cups. Yes. Of course, the women are going to come out in force. Again, we're going to have to fight the misinformation, the lies. I mean, that's what was so prevalent the last midterms. But we kept getting 8 seats. So I'll just do 3 more cards. Will the Democrats in California pick up any more seats? Wow. Something's coming up, folks. Change of everything. Now, this might not necessarily be a bad thing. It might not necessarily have anything to do with the redistricting. But you remember how I felt? This is my quartz. I'm sorry, I'm just kind of looking at the car, seeing what kind of mess. Something's going to happen that's going to upend the midterms. I don't think this is, well, I don't think we want to go through the Epstein files, through something else. Will America be okay from whatever's going to happen? Will we survive this? Whatever's going to happen. I think justice, the world, and America. Whatever. Hang on. Whatever. 5 of Pentacles. This is my card for the courts. But again, it also could be something to do with the women. Because I always said the women were going to break. See here, the women are going to come out and vote. Here's the women again. And something's going to happen. But justice, we get the world card, and America. Whatever this is, we'll be all right. I think we may end up coming out better because of it. Whatever this is we'll end up coming out better because of it. So don't let these, I don't know where these cards came from. I'm not real sure if it has anything to do with the midterms. But, so don't let them scare you, because the cards are also saying that we will not only survive, we'll come out better. So don't be afraid. Okay, so that last reading kind of threw me for a loop there, but you know, cards tell us what we need to know. All right, so let's take a look at the midterms. Hypothetically, it's really too soon. How will the Democrats do in 2026 midterms? I'm getting here, they're going to win big. I still don't think we're going to, even with that, I don't think we're going to have a huge margin in seats. In 2028, though, we'll take more seats. Let's see what the cards say. Will the Dems win in 2026 midterms? Fortunes are changing. Ah! They come out the winner. Now, wondering, this is also my card for could be chaos, could also be a strong male becomes prominent, kind of takes the lead, but I don't know who that is yet. I don't think that's Hakeem Jeffries, but yeah, fortunes are changing. Some strong man could be the again, this could also be, it's also chaos depending on the reading, but I think this means a strong male is going to emerge. And GOP's got to pack up their toys and go home. All right, I'm not going to even bother pulling more cards. Some friends came to join me. I always bring a big jar of peanuts out with me. Got to take care of our feathered friends too. because GOP and Trump are one, I said use my Trump dick. And for all you in the cheap seats, I use these cheap gilded gold because that's what he is. Cheap, fake gold. No class. Well, Republicans win the House in 2026. The sun card on the bottom. Could be elimination, but we'll see. There's the loser. Because all the secrets are coming out. And the women. Here's Trump, the loser. Here's the secrets again. Think Epstein files, maybe. And again, here are the women. But we'll see. Let me take a look. Will Trump win the House in 2026? Sailing, well, going off into the sunset sailing, but here's the courts, and here Trump's looking overseas. You know who Daddy's looking at. Trust me, he's going to cheat any way possible. He does, you know, because he can't win fairly because his policies are so bad. It's all about the money. Again, here's this King of Wands. The truth. Well, as I was shuffling, as we know, Daddy's going to try to cheat any way he can. This time, though, he won't have Musk. To help him. But what I am getting is the mail-in votes, the ballots. Please, if you can, vote in person. Do early voting, whatever. If you're living overseas, save up and come home. Excuse me. Yeah, they're going to try to toss ballots and stuff like that. So, if you can, come home. You got 2 years to save up for airfare. Vote in person. Do early voting if it's available where you are. But try not to do mail-in ballot if it's possible. If it's not possible, make sure you follow the instructions to a T, because they will disqualify your vote for the smallest detail. Check your voter rolls. Make sure you are registered. A lot of states are purging. I mean, if your vote didn't count, the Republicans wouldn't be trying so hard to suppress it or get rid of it altogether. Well, the GOP. Again, there's the courts. Defending. Here. still standing, but defending. Again, this could be the strong male figure that shows up that I saw in the other one. I mean, it's not going to be a complete blowout. I mean, Republicans will be able to defend quite a number of seats. It's upside down. These are all upside down. They have no plan. They do and they don't have no plan of. I mean, you got here charging through with a plan, but I don't think it's much of a plan because look at these two cards. These are just, again, chaos. This is just as of right now. I mean, they're trying with the redistricting and everything, but they have no thought out plan. They're just going to throw whatever sticks to the wall. That's how Trump works. He never thinks things through. But even if you notice, with this, usually the other knights are facing forward. This guy's going in reverse, so it looks like they're going to stick to the old playbook, what worked before. Two of Wands. Well, they're looking to Putin to help him out, because you know Trump is Putin's poodle. Again, misinformation, just like at the last election. Just from the podcasters, everything. They're just going to be peddling out the lies because it worked before. They're going to stick to the old playbook. They don't have anything new. Because Musk is no longer is no longer going to help them. But they're going to really be peddling the misinformation, the lies, just like they did last time. Yeah, it's all about the money, but a lot of the billionaires, the Bezos, the Zuckerbergs, Peter Thiel, the other, Walmart family, they're all going to be donating. This is why it's going to be such an expensive race, because it's the American people against the billionaires. That's what this is. I love it. In the last reading, they just 1, 2, 3, yes. But here, I'm getting a whole bunch of stuff. Are they going to win, though, at the end of the day? Again, manifesting, working. This could be the Christine Gnomes. I'm not really sure who this woman is. Pam Bondi? She may be leaving, but it could be Christine Gnome. Could be the Karen Levitts. Peddling out the lies. The Laura Ingrams. Family values. Blah blah blah. Do they win? They get the Sun card. I think they'll be, again, I told you, it's not going to be total blowout. They'll be able to defend some of their seats. Will they win the House, though? Nope. This also could be illumination of what's really going on. No. Swinging in the breeze here. Rigged, it's rigged, it's rigged. And they'll be starting a new journey. So I'm going to say no. But as I said, they're going to throw everything they have at it. See, of course, I'm biased, but I see the Dems still taking the House. It's not going to be a huge blowout, but we'll have enough comfortable cushion there of seats. But, you know, we have to get ready. I mean, they're going to be peddling the lie. Oh, the price of eggs. Oh, the immigrants are eating dogs and cats. I mean, who believes that? I guess there are people who really believed that. Oh, they're eating dogs and cats. Oh, you know, just whatever. So that's where we're going to have to really, they're going to push the misinformation, suppression of the votes. I'm getting mail-in ballots. We have to really be careful about. Dems are going to have to stand up, call for recounts. I mean, yeah. Again, I admit I'm biased. We'll take a closer look, but the Dems reading was pretty straightforward. GOP, I mean, you saw my reading there. The lies, the misinformation. Billionaires will continue to donate to them. So that's going to be another problem, the money. I'm also getting mail-in ballots. So if you can, please come home to whatever your district is and vote. Do early voting, vote on the day. You got 2 years. If you have to fly home, save up. But vote. If you're not registered, get registered. And keep checking your voter rolls. They're also going to try to do purging. So we have to check. They're going to try everything. The only thing they don't have this time around is they don't have Musk and Starlink. So it's going to be harder for them this time. But at the same time, people are so angry. I mean, they completely lost the Latino vote. They lost the Muslim vote. A lot of seniors. Of course, I mean, some of these seniors, they're going to go down with the ship. My parents are both MAGA. They think he's awesome. They don't care what, and they told me they don't care what he does as long as they get their tax cuts. And I'll end it here. This video is already too long. I'm going to be changing the name to probably the Tombstone Tarot. Kind of put everything under the umbrella because my ghost hunting channel is the Tombstone Tourist Company. So just got to bring everything under the same umbrella. But this will otherwise one days they'll still be about animal rights, vegan food, politics, and that's it. So please like, subscribe, share. I'm trying to grow this little channel and try to get outside. It's really nice. Actually, it's cloudy, but it's pretty nice out. Not too hot today. You know me, I like hot weather anyway. And I will see you in the next video. If you have any political questions, any races you want me to look at, or anything like that, we got special elections coming up, let me know. Just put them in the comments below. And that's it. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. We will get through this. The cards show, and I was feeling, just because I know things are getting scary, we will get through this. Okay, folks? So, also I want to do here is have a little humor. You know that none of us here are alone. We're all going through this at the same time. But we'll get through this, and we will be better. This will end up being a better country because of it. So just hang on, folks. Like, subscribe, share for entertainment purposes only. See you in the next vid. Interrupting your regularly scheduled broadcasting that